What is up, guys? Today I am super excited to be able to talk to you guys about this bad boy right here. This is a countertop reverse osmosis water filtration system. This is made by Viva. This is the Mate 4, and I've had the privilege of having this in my home for the last month, and I have tested it extensively. I have put it up against a very tough competitor. So a few years back, I got really heavy into just trying to find the best water for my home. Uh, our showers were drying out our skin really bad, and our water just didn't taste great. It tasted dirty. And so the cheapest solution I could find up front was to just get a gravity fed water filtration system, which I started with. And then when tax season came, I convinced my wife to buy a whole home system so that our skin would no longer be irritated when we took showers. And that was a 3-stage system with big, huge filters that went outside and plumbed in line with the main hard line. And that has worked great. But for our drinking water, I got tired of filling up that gravity fed system. And so we went with under the sink system that has a tank and a 6-stage filter. And the water's been great coming out of there. The kids love it. They like not having to fill up the gravity fed, and they just like going up to the tap, and all that's worked great. So that was what this thing had to compete with, was the water coming out of 9 stages of filtration. This thing has one filter. The filter that is in it is a 6-stage filter, and that filter will last 12 months. And to replace it is $80. You're looking at 20 cents a day to have clean drinking water in your home. So when it comes to replacing the filter, all you have to do is actually pull this bad boy off, and you just take this tool right here. They give you a little wrench. You put it on there, you loosen it, and it will pop up. You pull it out, put the new one in, twist it down, and then you have to flush the system out. Basically, on the front here, you've got a little magnetic catch that attaches through magnet. It just sucks right on there and keeps it in place. And on the back, the lid is also magnetic. It pops up, has a handle. You can flip the handle up, and you can lift this bad boy, whether it's full or not. You can lift it right out, and it knows if you do it, and you just set it back in there like so. Put your lid back on, and you're back in business. The contaminants it pulls out are like 99.99%. It takes out chlorine, it takes out fluoride, it takes out lead, it takes out chromium, there's a whole list. I don't want to misspeak, so I'm just going to put it up on the screen, and I'll let it scroll through, and you can see exactly. This thing went through certified testing to find out exactly, from a controlled standpoint of what they were putting in the water to beforehand to what it came out, and then what they require. And this thing smokes all the requirements that it needed to meet. So bottom line is this thing, when it comes to just the drinkability of the water, I actually prefer it over my home system. It tastes a little bit sharper and cleaner. I think that might be because they have some coconut shells that are in as a stage of the filtering, some type of coconut shell system. I don't really know all the magic that's in this thing that makes it just work so good. But this thing rivaled my home system as far as my drinking water goes. And the thing that's super cool about this that my home system doesn't have is you can measure the amount of water that you want to come out from 150 milliliters to 300 milliliters to 500 milliliters. And then the cool thing on top of that is you just go to the other side and you basically hit this unlock, right? You select your size, and then you can heat it. You can have, if you have a baby in the house and you need formula, it'll heat up your formula to 115 degrees. You need coffee, you want instant coffee or tea, 185 degrees on tap. Then you just adjust your size, right? And then for the kicker, if you are, say, into cup of noodles or top ramen or anything like that, you need boiling water now. You hit the top one and it'll put it at 212, and that's just boiling water coming out. The thing that's cool about this is it has a 152-ounce holding tank on the back that's removable. And the thing that I was really confused with, it says reverse osmosis, and reverse osmosis filters, what they do is they do a cleaning cycle where they back flush themselves. And I'm like, where does the water go? Well, what happens is it actually draws the water in, it goes through the filter, and then it goes into a pure holding tank inside. And it holds the pure water. And then basically every once in a while, the filter will actually back flush, and it'll back flush into here. And then once the water level's down, the remaining water that's in here is back flush water. You discard that. It's basically like a 3-to-1. So 3 cups of water basically versus 1 cup of water that would be discarded. Then whenever you're ready to use the water that's in that purified holding tank, it gets pumped out and it goes through a UV light to kill any bacteria or virus or anything as well. So not only are you getting your total solids knocked down and all the hazardous chemicals, forever chemicals, PFOAs, or whatever all that crap is, it basically strips all that crap out. So this is a way to know that you're getting quality water to drink in your home. This thing has been awesome to have in my home, and I thank you, Viva, for allowing me to have the opportunity to actually review this product. It's something that I'm truly passionate about, and bottom line is when I say this thing really rivals my home system, it absolutely does, hands down. My wife and my kids, they can't tell the difference. The other cool feature about this is when you're actually dispensing water, you can come over here and you can select your size. We'll just go with like 150 for now. And when you actually dispense the water, you just hit the normal temperature and it'll dispense 150 milliliters. Oh, that was 300. Sorry, I just want to go to 150. 150 milliliters. It basically will tell you as it's sucking the water out of here and filtering it, how many parts per million your total solids will be. And it'll give you a readout right here. Right now we're at 0, which is really good. Normally it's typically about 7 or 8 parts per million of total dissolved solids that are basically making it through the system. This water is delicious. I'm going to tell you right now. You want absolute great tasting water in your home? I don't care if you put garden water in this thing or hose water or whatever, it doesn't matter. It's going to come out tasting delicious. And I don't know what else to say other than I'm totally happy and excited with this thing. And you can get one right now. And if you use my code, it's just Drone Poison, you can save $100 on your unit. And I'll put a link to the actual website. This thing typically is like $299 and you can save it and get it for $199 right now. The Viva machine also comes with a 1-year limited warranty and a lifetime support. So if you have issues, you can always contact them and they will give you technical assistance. You guys want to check out some hot water? Let's do some hot water. We'll say 300 milliliters. Let's go with boiling. We'll get here to unlock it, to allow it to go. This is gonna get hot, guys. Ooh, look at it steaming already. And that's like got UV water, it's purified, heated up to 212 degrees. We're up to 4 parts per million on the total dissolved solids right now. It's pretty awesome. Drop down to 3. And you can always hit it and it'll stop it. So if you hit the same button, it'll stop it. So if you're worried about it overflowing or something like that, or you hit the wrong button, you can always hit it again and it will stop. It's pretty hot, but luckily I already had some cool water in there because or else I probably wouldn't be able to pick that mason jar up. So in conclusion, guys, if you guys are wanting healthy, great tasting water without breaking the bank, and without all the fuss of hooking up all the lines under the sink, and you want something portable, easy to move about, well, check out Viva, the Mate 4, they got you covered. Viva sent this out, but they have had no input on this video or the information that I brought forth in this video. I truly do wholeheartedly love this machine and what they're bringing to the market, because before this, literally I had spent for my whole home close to $1,000 to have the same quality water that's coming out of this thing that can sit on my countertop, that I can put it in an RV, I can take it on vacation, you know, and the cost of replacement filters is $80. It's going to last me for $80 for a year to have healthy drinking water. That's insane. That's insane. And I thank you, EcoViva, for sending this out, and I appreciate you guys. And if you guys are still watching and you're still hanging around, I appreciate you guys. You guys are the ones that really, really matter to this channel. I know it's not my normal content, but I appreciate you guys. Smash that subscribe button if you're not subscribed, and hit that like button if you like what you see. I thank you guys. Stay fly, and I'm out.